Looking back over my life, I can see where I caused you strife. But I know, oh yes I know, I'd never make that same mistake again. Looking back over my deeds, I can see signs a wise man heeds. And if I just had the chance, I'd never make that same mistake again.
Greetings, we're there with you. So we are still looking at what has developed in a Palestine and the atrocities. But if something's changed, you know, just to show how much control a people them have. The United Nations General Secretary have changed. Yeah, him change. Him say that now Hamas do some devastating shoot, letting off of rockets and all kind of something, and not like that to take place, you know. The whole world can see that. And that's why I'm saying it's changed, because now the master in resignation, and obviously America and England must put him under some hot water pressure. You must waterboard him too, because the man has said that the Palestinians are create a lot of problems. That's why this is the results. May I tell you, man, the world is upside down. The world, people of the world, you know, the people that call themselves governments. But we want to play something still, you know.
The Palestinian struggle is not just a cry for justice. It's a blistering battle for the most fundamental human rights that every living soul on this planet should inherit by birthright. It's an unyielding resistance against the oppressive, suffocating grip of occupation and the callous denial of the most basic human dignity. Just as the civil rights movement in the United States fought against the chains of racial discrimination, so too do the Palestinian people strive to shatter the chains of occupation and tyranny. Never forget, my friends, that the Palestinians, much like African Americans in the United States, have been subjected to a heart-wrenching history of suffering and torment. The birth of Israel in 1948 brought forth the mass expulsion and dispossession of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from their ancestral homes and land. This is a historic injustice that continues to haunt the lives of Palestinians to this very day.
You understand me? Seriously. Now, some people don't believe so that we as Africans and black people should not throw our 2 pennies or 2 cents, feelings, emotions, demonstrations, views, and opinions. This is not about all of that. This is about humanity. If you don't have that type of sense and cannot see that or hear that, something wrong. This is about humanity. This is about what is it that we represent as human beings on this planet, on this earth. This is what this is about. This is not to allow history or writers of history to tell some fairy tale stories. Because if we don't do something and say something, that's what will happen. Maybe the books already start being written. Maybe the books are being written, but they're not complete, and now they will just add these parts to it. Now, you know, the people them who write history or somebody's history, not the history of themselves, you know. Because that's why we're docile. Is it? We read the history, we read some records by other people about us and about our ancestors, or what they written, they attribute to them. Give and take that these people don't know nothing about our language and so forth and so forth. But, you know, over a period of time, you know, them get to understand and realize how to talk and read, right? But they were hurt and affected by the reading, because that's why them say that our records is just allegory, which has been a lie, and a lie. But the point I'm making is that there are people who write other people's history. This is what the Caucasians are known for. So when they write it now, write it like it's a movie, as we've grown up to seeing movies. Now, they also write it to show that we're not, you know, we're not civilized. We're subhuman, we're barbaric, and this is what they've done. And then when they find certain things that can put the spotlight different, like Napoleon, the French did, them knock off all the nose and the lips of the statues there in Egypt. And the Portuguese did the same wherever they travel across the continent, and they disguised themselves like our brothers, and a story is being told, Arab. So, there is that problem. And then another set of people are called with name and so forth and so forth. So you don't know who's the Moors, who's the Berbers, who's this and that and the other. So then you twist it round because they play the race card. We're following their narrative, but we're following their literature. And at this point, it's not even an allegory. So by the time we finish trying to understand them and follow them and comprehend what they're been writing, and various others seem that they have all colluded, it's a racial perspective that they put there. So then we get bogged down into that and trying to unravel who we are in their stories or in their recordings. And then like America, we go against each other because we have said, nah, we not work with that. So now we become dismissive of ourselves. And now we feel so that we fit in, you know what I mean? We have assimilated and everything. And what this thing here I've shown, that when you take a cat, any animal, including us as humans, and trap them in a corner, it's escape. We will try escape. It's attack and defend. You work with at the same time. Spontaneously, attack and defense. Because you're trapped and you know it. You can feel it. So you just have to react. Now we're talking of 75 years. Some people have said 56, but when the United Nations, they must say 56. They must talk 56 years of brutality, 56 years of apartheid, 56 years of being humiliated. So we can work with that. But the other set of years is where they were fighting. Where Egypt was helping and Syria was helping. So those of you who know anything about the history, you will say, well, okay, so that's what they did, right? And obviously, the Palestinians, they got smacked, even though they were helped by others. But those others didn't have no real army or artillery. But they tried. And what happened is they lost a lot of land. Because they weren't victorious in the fighting. The other brothers and sisters them who tried to help their brothers and sisters in Palestine, they lost a lot of land due to these proxy wars and whatever. So that needs to be understood. And then later on, England and America make sure that them disarm everybody around there. So the last two set of people that needed, three that needed disarming has been Syria, Libya, well it's four, and Iraq, but they were more inclined to think about Libya and Iraq. And they did everything possible to make sure that things that they've given them, they make sure that they got back. And they won't stop with Iraq and then decide the best thing for them to do is go in there, clean up, mash down, brought down, and clean up. And that's what they did. Leaving Iran as a problem to them mentally, because Iran did get rid of the Shah and got rid of the dictatorship of Britain and America from themselves. So these people, as brothers and sisters, they don't forget. They don't forget. The Iranians didn't kill anybody. Them just hold them as hostage and make sure that they got back what is theirs, their gold and everything. That's what they did. So the transition is that we're not going to let these damn Arabs So that's on the table still. Because they always seek revenge. Listen, no bloody nose over here. And a message to our people. Go to South Africa, not with a veil over your eyes, and have a real good look at South Africa. And pray, and then ask a question. What has actually changed? And you'll see that the white man has changed. They live in large. And the blacks who decide to infiltrate, to simulate 0.5% of them feel good. But the mass population, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed for them. But you're not looking, see? You let people show you these bright light spots that looks just like Holland, look just like Czechoslovakia, look just like England, look just like Canada and so on. And you're like, wow. But that's what the white man has got. It's not no equal opportunity. It's not. It's got a striving Caucasian market. Luxuries, etc., etc. But that's not in the townships. So let's be careful and examine what is actually happening, examine the sensitiveness of us, the human beings on this earth right now. There's a lesson to be learned. Watch and see what's happening and listen carefully. These are dangerous times, and the future isn't looking bright. Not the future for Palestine, the future for humanity. It's not no scaremongering. Listen to how the people are talking. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to how. Listen, when they want something, it's not about communicating. And how dare anybody refuse them? These are troubling times. People that just come out and say, yo, here what? So no wonder that plague have assaulted our children. That germ has been moving. And because we're old, we're not recognized. We haven't recognized it. And look how much of our children them is in the cemetery. And when I hear the children them say, watch out, it's because them never respect me. Because that's what they were saying first. Maybe that's the time when the evil was being born. Because now look how it to bear fruit. Man tell you straight away, we're going to wipe everybody out. And what did they do? They made you understand, made us understand in the first place that we have a terrorist group and we're not going to sit by, we're going to wipe them out. But how much people know that Hamas is the elected government? And those who know that's in politics, them not care about that. Them say them too radical. And the government that we wanted, we never get. So right now we're going to ostracize them. And that's the picture that was painted, has been painted to the world, because this keeps saying, Hamas, 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 terrorists, terrorists, terrorists. And then little more them switch and say, babies had their heads, babies' heads were cut off. And the United Nations, them asked to see these crimes. They asked. And the person, the female, who announced that, within 2 hours, thereabout, retracted it. Only thing we didn't get to hear is why did she say that? Who prompted her to say that? So we know already catastrophically there was an untruth. But that untruth went round the world, and there was no other media platform to be able to say, well, hold on a second. So the media is controlled by a particular body, and that's it. It's the same thing that happened with this Ukraine thing here. So that man there that was the last president of America, when him say fake news and multimedia control and everything, was he lying? Man was telling the truth. I kept saying, huh? You have to listen, even if you don't like somebody, you know, for whatever reason. Vet what they're saying. It's not everything them say that you can go with, maybe because you don't like them. But at the same time, vet what they're saying. And you find that there's some truth there. Or maybe you find that everything they must say a lie. But if you don't vet it, how you going to turn around and say something about them? Because you follow somebody's narrative. And all of a sudden, because of how the race card is being played on us every time, we see this thing is in black and white. We not see this thing as humanity, as black people. Stop it, man. Go back into since we there in Europe, find some Kiev variety, then go inside there and try learn something. Become Asiatic. Come here again.
But don't scare Negroes today with no badge or no white skin or no white sheet. But don't scare Negroes today with no badge or no white skin or no white sheet or no white anything else. The police the same way. They put their club upside your head and then turn around and accuse you of attacking them. Every case of police brutality against a Negro follows the same pattern. They attack you, bust you all upside your mouth, and then take you to court and charge you with assault. What kind of democracy is that? What kind of freedom is that? What kind of social or political system is it when a black man has no voice in court, has nothing on his side other than what the white man chooses to give him? My brothers and sisters, we have to put a stop to this. And it will never be stopped until we stop it ourselves.
See? Ever get up and learn and stop being ignorant. Okay, come again.
spreading fear and confusion, playing cloak and dagger wars, losing what you're fighting for. Back, back, coming with a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. Back, back, coming with a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. What more do they want? They've got all they need. Yet they turn their backs and the hands that feeds them. Ooh yes, back, back, coming with a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. Back, back, coming with a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. Whoa, 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 yes. Whoa, 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 yes. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, it's a new world order. Another new world order. Yes, a wicked world order. Yes, a new world order.
Did you hear that? You think it's a joke we're joking about here? Serious thing, man. Listen good and listen carefully. Listen keenly. Both ears. Come.
Down, 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 This a 1 million seven every This a 1 million seven every This a 1 million seven every. Better stop this cultural diffusion, spreading fear and confusion, playing cloak and dagger wars, losing what you're fighting for. Back, back, coming with a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. Back, back, step back, here comes the shark attack. What more do they want? They've got all they need. Yet they turn their backs and the hands that feeds them. Ooh yes, back, back, step back, 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 coming with a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. Whoa, 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 yeah. It's a 1 million seven every. Whoa, 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 yeah. It's a 1 million seven every. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. It's a 1 million seven every. Whoa, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, it's a new world order. Another new world order. Back, back, step back, here comes the shark attack. Let us stop this cultural diffusion, spreading fear and confusion, playing cloak and dagger wars. Forget what you're fighting for. Back, back, moving with a double attack. Step back, here comes the shark attack. Back, back, step back, here comes the shark attack. Better stop this cultural diffusion, spreading fear and confusion, playing cloak and dagger wars. Forget what you're fighting for. Back, back, step back, back, back. Here comes the shark attack. It's a 1 million seven every June. It's a 1 million seven every June. It's a 1 million seven every June.
Yeah, the mighty Wailing Souls. Them did a wonderful video. I'm add it to play. But the people them just take it. I mean, I tell you, I don't know if them clone the station now and the encoder because I had it. And then remove it. Serious thing. And that would have shown, because the people them who write it and perform and everything in the video, it's just right there. Proper things. You see? Okay. And it's not that something technically gone wrong cross here, no. It's view it already. Me set it up, everything. And all of a sudden, boom, gone. Yo, come here.
Oh yeah. Don't let them confuse you. Take on for Rasta. Oh yeah. Jaja no deal with warmongers. Stay calm. I tell you, stay calm for Rasta. Jaja no deal with warmongers. Stay calm. Humble thyself, my brothers, humble thyself. Humble thyself, my sister, humble thyself. Temptation not done, but you got to be strong. Don't let them tempt you or you'll end up being wrong. So I say, stay calm for Rasta. Ooh yeah, Jaja no deal with warmongers. Stay calm.
See, I tell you that, man. We're not supposed to know that already. Because we're not deal with them something there. See? Okay. Come again.
Late breaking news. My Lord, play the tape. I wanna know what's going on.
Yo. You come like a journalist when you deal with the music, man. You come like a journalist star. Oh, gosh, man, you're good.
Late breaking news. My Lord, play the tape. I wanna know what's going on.
Yeah, listen good, you know. Don't bother run bout and tweak up something. Listen good, man. Come like an international music journalist. Come here, things and times, man. Set the things straight. Come.
Late breaking news. My Lord, play the tape. I wanna know what's going on. The videotape. Let me see what's on the news. Show me the tape. I wanna know what's going on. The videotape. You see some crazy point of view. Whoa now, never knew love could be so mean. Everywhere, people falling down like leaves. One man get shot because he dared to stay right back out in the streets. They are taking a lot of heat. The fire is so hot. Are we in a boiling pot? Whoa now. Never knew love could be so mean. Everywhere, people falling down like leaves. They play the tape.
See that they're hurt, you know. So then we have to the people, let me hear what now. We know as African Caribbean people, we know. What may I tell them, say? All that glitter is not gold. You see? So the people them always a smile with we and say certain things and then traumatize we and dash we, invite we to the church and then spend 70 years traumatizing our children. And then select 1-2 for play football, 1-2 for play cricket, and the rest for run. This is psychology at work, You understand? For run, So basic symbolism. And they're in charge. But it's plain amusement. That is what we are tended to. You understand? We pay serious attention to all these gimmicks. They know how to touch the emotional chord of human beings. Seriously. And they are human beings too, but them study the emotions of people. Because them had years of practice, man. The British. Years and years of practice. So everything you see that happen right now, those people are the students. Yes. So hear this now. Hold this. Come.
All that glitter is not gold. These stories often told. All that glitter is not gold. These stories often told. Don't you judge a book by the cover. To read you discover. Can't take things by outward appearance. Most cases you'll be wrong. All that glitter is not gold. That's resemblance. But how long do you think it will last? Sometimes something glitters and it's gold. Very seldom.
Stop it, man. Them no understand. Come here now. DJ, come here. Come.
But we labor for learning before you grow old. Cause learning is better than silver and gold. While the musical law has never yet been told. This one called glitter and gold, as I would say.
All that glitter is not gold. This story is often told.
But the story has often been told. Story called glitter and gold, as I would say. For the word of Charles often spoken and the man from ever commence. And so you got no sense and so you really deal with nonsense. But it's easy for a camel to go through the gate of Zion. Want a rich man to enter an high kingdom. Until you bow the sound of color, glitter and a gold. Glit, you got to go. Glit, you got to go. Click, you got to go. Come on, oh man, some may even love a piece of silver, and some might love for gold. Man, oh man, that is where you could even lost your soul, as I would say. But if you can't good, you got to be careful. You got to be careful, like I say. This one called glitter and gold really playing on the way.
Sin, may I tell you, man, clever. Come here.
All that glitter is not gold. This story is often told. All that glitter is not gold. This story is often told. Judge not a book by its cover. After reading it, you'll discover you can't go by the outward appearance. Got to know what goes on inside. All that glitter is not gold. This story is often told. All that glitter is not gold. This story is often told. At times something glitter and it's gold. Shining brass resembles, but how long will it last? You know as I do. All that glitter is not gold. This story is often told. All that glitter is not gold. Judge not a book by its cover. After reading it, you'll discover you can't go by the outward appearance. Got to know what goes on inside there.
See? So right now you have a whole heap of peoples, human beings out there demonstrate, because them see injustice. Those people, they're not all Muslims. They're everybody. They're human beings. That's most important. They're human beings. But there's some people that want to make a distinction that is this set of people, that set of people. Yo, they're human beings. See? And the ones them that seem to find a problem with these people are with us. Them can't find anything to say, well, listen, them rob this, them broke up this, nothing. But they're trying. They're trying very hard. You see, they're trying. They're really trying. But then when you listen to another set, them tell you that they want back them country. They want back them country. We can't have these Muslims doing whatever they want to do and influencing our people to do what they want them to do. If you all have been listening, pay attention. That's the kind of conversations that you're hearing. You're hearing. So, are they bold enough to deal with ethnic cleansing? Of course they are. It's their country. That's one thing that's very important. We have to understand, we're guests in their country. And not even guests. we were brought here through colonialism. We were brought here through a war, some wars that them had to rebuild, right? And those of us who are Afro-Caribbean especially that were born here, it wasn't a choice. It was the fact that they never send them back, our parents back. They never send my mommy back. And they never send the women back. They never send anybody back. So people get to know one another. And that's why comes a lot of black British were born here. Yeah. But that doesn't mean we have to behave like them. It came to a time when them decided to say, listen here, why is it here? You better be part of us. And that's what's hurt us. And that's why we don't have no school or nothing like that, It's hurt us. Our parents are doing wonderful. But the minute we start merging, we lost the plot. Social services, them say, yo, we no can't discipline with no children, we can't do this, we can't do that. And many families, the people them take the children them and put them in care. It's not that we gave up our children. Them force our kind of brutal law or legislations. Because by the time we get to understand all of these things, what they mean, what the implications, we have to try to find out where the hell them take the children. Then we have to learn how to position ourselves to try and get the children, claim the children them back. Do you know how hard it is to try and learn something that you don't have a clue about? And then you have to depend on other people that look like them to help you. You have to go straight inside of your heart and your soul and see if you can find this word called trust and lend yourself to another set of people that don't look like you and ask the Almighty to make it good for you, for us, to be able to trust that person or those persons, let alone trying to have independence of these islands that they also place us on to work for them. We were cattle servants and slaves. Then we had to try and learn. And once we've learned, then we have to pass this test to prove that we're competent. We don't know nothing about all them words. And that's what happened to us. That's why it took so many hundreds of years, because we have to learn. And then we have to say, well, listen, we want to go home. People need to ask themselves, how come we never try run? And then they will find out that we did. And so much of us got killed. And others got them leg, their foot chop off. Or their toes. And others were taken certain places that them have the, what we call today, concentration camps. All the people that had influences and understood how to speak their English, their language. They were captured. And I'll put around some zinc fence. That's what happened to us. And they broke the backs of our women. Any person that they find that can make us feel proud of ourselves and seeking independence of ourselves, that person was gone. But then they replaced that person with Jesus Christ. Come here, sir. Come.
All the gift of joy is eternal life, but the wisdom of sinners death. So the more the wicked man live, and the more I might go free. As I know everything that glitter is gold.
Yo, man, I tell you, no, don't follow me, no. Not tell you fall in a ditch. Yeah, come here.
All the gift of joy is eternal life, but the wisdom of sinners death. So the more the wicked man live, and the more I might go free. As I know everything that glitter is gold, dedicated to the young and the old. Why the people they live like crab in a hole? And the government with food money trading fake gold. So sing it to me black brother. So sing it to me black brother.
Hey, let me tell you no. Don't try follow me now. You fall in a pothole. I tell you, in a ditch. Whether you have crocus burger or not, I tell you, man. Too wise boat here. Come again, Charlie.
All the gift of joy is eternal life, but the wisdom of sinners death. So the more the wicked man live, and the more I might go free. As I know everything that glitter is gold. Dedicated to the young and the old. Why the people they live like crab in a hole?
Pothole.
And the government with food money trading fake gold. So sing it to me black brother. So sing it to me black brother. up some stock. Say if him stay long, when time him come, you broke up him back. Now Toby's come from foreign, stand up one side, you must expect him face a go drop. You make me liar nearby, take me name, put it on light poster. But one Sunday morning, she me start why me commit a dangerous act. So sing it up me black brother.
Sing.
So sing it up me black brother. But you know, unintelligent, unexperienced is not sufficient.
See it there? I tell you, no, man. So you what now? Them know so that me bright, you know, so they can find a way for the what? Censor that and cut it. Come here. Gone. See, when you see evil, you know, you see it. When you hear evil, you hear it. See? So the decision is with us. Are we going to be prey to evil? Not prey. Huh? Or are we going to follow? See? So now, since there's so much people across the world abstaining and projecting the fact that this is evil times and there's a wrong action. But it's not just one action. They're saying if what is alleged was factual on the 7th, then that's an evil. Undoubtedly, that's an evil. But we don't know from being children that two wrongs don't make no right. So if that was that action, whatever took place on the 7th, actually happened, then the cry should be to bring those perpetrators to book. That's how criminal law works, and that's how legality, police, soldier, and everything works. And soldier only comes into this when it seemed that the civilians, them gone overboard. Overboard that them have so much artillery and everything. So the people who are trained in that sector would be called in, which would be now soldiers. A chief within the army, and say, listen, this is what's happened. We want to find them. And please try and take them alive, because we want to know what caused that. What was the reason behind that? Because if them dead, them can't talk. But this is me saying that. You see what I'm saying? These people don't want nobody to talk nothing, you know. Them say, kill everything. So, that never happened. But the world of peoples that are protesting about the place, this is what we're saying. It's what we're saying. And they were also saying, bring forth some evidence. Evidence. We want to see these babies. Bring some evidence. Now, you know, we the Muslims, we should be like standing at every traffic junction because they want to make the world believe, say, that we're not sensitive people, Muslims, and Islam is brutal. Because when you talk about children being beheaded, start the minute you thought that you're already ready. Listen here, you could be at 90 or 100. You're ready to attack. You're ready to attack. You could all have no feet and all kind of stuff. You're ready to attack, star. Because this is bad, terrible. So they use that and touch the cards of even those who are janazas, who are in their graves. So for us now as Muslims, that's a dirty thing. That makes Islam, make Muslim look terrible. So at the United Nations, these places, that's what they want, the Muslims, the people them in those governments rounding about Al-Quds, Palestine, and Egypt. They're asking. They want some proof. They want some evidence. But nobody wasn't entertaining that. So the next thing that happened, quick sharp, within 11 hours, was that all media had to back off. And a lot of confiscation, they confiscated what they call rogue media people. So them took anything that these people have and made them leave the place. And only who they chose could have go in there. So unfortunately now for Al Jazeera, them say, watch her. And because them felt that they don't have no control over them, because them a do what them a do, one of the brothers, one of the family, lost all in family. One individual from Al Jazeera, because they're saying they've told him what they don't want them to do. And he closed his ears to them. So since you can't hear, we're going to make you feel. And that's what they did. Now that hurt a lot of people across the earth. Them type of action there now. They're movies. They're the Wild West. That's not even Billy the Kid and Jesse James and Frank. Cause they wasn't crude like that. But you had some others, that they always paint to be Mexicans. Could you imagine? And when they run out of things like that, it turns out to be Indians, right? So the white British American is always being the saintful one, the goody two shoes. That even him go to prison and one big man send one good gunman into the prison them for find some of the bad man them and chain them and say, yo, come out here and beat up this set of people because when I'm nobody for deal with them. So my man go to prison and get the Magnificent Seven. What am I saying? I'm saying all of that to show you how wicked and terrible these people are. So now the narrative that them give the world is theirs. But the world not buy it. And that's the point I'm trying to make here. The world, the human beings, the conscious people, the God-fearing people, the loving people of humanity, they're not buying it. And they're not Muslims. Some of them are not Christians. They are peoples. You understand? And the nature, the sentiment, the morality, everything, the human beings, and they just won't buy it. Now, you think say this is Black Lives Matters? There's nobody out there throwing pounds and dollars around and say, come follow me. Huh? Because we're going to make you rich at the end of the day. Right? You understand? And look what's happened. Many people are being threatened with their jobs, their livelihood. Semitic is not being used broadly as a brush. What is being used is that we're victims, right? Those people. And these other people are insensitive. So now they find out with the cameras of recognitions and everything, the people them is in trouble. People lost them job, you know. It thinks they're just politician people that turn around and say, watch, I'm going to follow you and resign. And things, no. Lots of people have lost jobs. That's telling you something. They're using all forms of force and intimidation against the goodness of a person's heart, soul, minds, and morality. And all the people them want is freedom for both, justice for both, and equality for both, and for the rest of us in the world. But somebody's saying, to hell with you. We're going to do what the hell we want to do, so you lot back off. Now you hear them talking about what's going to happen this weekend and this one. There's so much people that's crying on the news, on the radio and on the television. But none of the newscasters has asked them, how do you feel at night knowing that you can go to your bed, drink water, cook food and everything, and even watch television? Because after we record this, you can go home and watch yourself. How do you feel knowing that another set of people haven't got that privilege? And mothers who, because of the hospital, they need incubators for their children, and there were children them that was that depended on incubators and everything to help with their breathing and so forth. That facility is there, but it can't be used because they don't have the power to, not the human power, you know, the material power, as in electricity and so forth, to use these things. And if them have generator without fuel, the generator them finished by now. And what kind of manpower them have to get underneath all these rubbles, all these buildings, all these houses and everything that's being bombed down, to see if there's any persons underneath there, dead or alive. This is wicked and terrible. But no one is asking anyone to like you or to like them. So it puts another pressure upon these demagogues, because they're saying, how the hell we do all of this and these people are still with them? Because they want justice. They're not telling you that you are so wrong and nobody else is being wrong. They're saying, first, stop doing what you're doing and let's get down to the nitty-gritties of the law and bring to book all those who overstep the boundaries of the law. And if what allegedly happened on the 7th, right, get those people, you got your technology, and let's see what happened. And not just let's see what happened, hunt those people down. But since you're so busy doing all sorts of other things, if that thing actually did happen, the people is inside your own territory. But then it was your own people that said that there were some people who treat them so well and got them away from this disco or whatever, in safety. So, me now being a Colombo, I'm saying, hold on a minute. That person that saved those people, that person is a Muslim and is a Palestinian. What the hell are you doing there? Say, oh, right, hey, get that person. Bring that person here. Arrest that one. No matter how much good him do. Bring him here. Because I want to know how him get there. What is he, Batman or Spider-Man, Superman? How him get there? Come here. Arrest him. And we don't want to discuss the good that somebody's done. You've been a good Samaritan, but how the hell you get there? Where you went raving? Come on, we want to know. So I'm of the opinion, if the thing happened, the people them is in Tel Aviv. They went cross with everybody else. If there's something happened. I want someone to show the video of this one skydiver, somebody in a parachute or whatever the hell the thing is, and I want to see, somebody need to show me where my companions are, where the rest of the people them is. And then I want to see where him land. Where him take off from and where him land. You understand? Because the foolish little something that these people them send off in Palestine never reached nowhere. So how the hell did these things in this parachute, where did they get the wind from, and what propelled them? Not even them, him. Maybe it's a she, we don't know. I would like someone to bring that up. Let me see what was happening there. And you're going to tell me that the Israelis, they never take one of their marksmen and shot them down. So, there's so much questions and very little answers can be given, right? That's a conjunction. In the first instance, where was the surveillance? In the second place, why didn't go and arrest people? And now, your Prime Minister, first thing him say, he might declare war against Hamas. And people at homes and everything must say, what did we just hear just now? What happened? What happened? Yeah? And within 7 hours of him declaring that, then we start hear about children and blah, blah, blah. 11 hours, sorry, right? We start hear all of this, these graphic, disgusting commentaries came about. But for me, I don't know what was happening across the world, man, because people just weren't buying it. So is all these people that are demonstrating, are they wrong? Christian. So we need to really analyze this thing carefully. Is the people them who demonstrating around the world that asking for justice and asking for ceasefire and all the hostility and the brutality is taking place with a top rank army and more sophisticated sea bombings and aircraft bombings and everything, and tanks, right? It's because you're underground and you're in the air. I mean, come on. So hey, what is actually happening? This is terrible. 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 Human beings.
Whoa, whoa. Just people got together and for the world is traveling and living it easy. The world is traveling. You've got to believe me. The world is traveling.
it may. Cast away all evil's fear. Don't play a hero, you'll end down in hell. You've got your troubles and I've got mine. Let's work together to make things fine. We gotta be sure of all the things we do. Preserve our lives being pure and true. The things we feel and see we're meant to be. Is that fulfillment of prophecy? Oh.
And that what other people are saying. They might try to tell you, say, the Bible prophesied this. And John prophesied that. And this is the end times. Armageddon is coming, it's right there. And soon, the bear is going to finish up with the eagle. And the Mesopotamians, them are going to come out too. And all of these nonsense. But fair dues, the drama is there. The drama is there. You understand? And these people are jump inside the Bible and fish out this and fish out that and try to mold it. You know, they have some flour and they have some water. And they're molding this thing. And they work it like a baton because they pass it on to the next one. And it's all these television evangelists. And they're all singing and saying the same thing. The same thing. It's astonishing that outside of that, there's two black African Americans that say, no, they're dispelling the thing. But them are talk about Ishmael and Isaac. They're putting this whole thing together. But them say, we must also be careful and watch the Muslims. Yeah, some of them have this idea that somehow we stage the thing because we are ready for takeover. Yeah, the people are dangerous with their thinkings, man. I tell them, I don't know where them get them something there from, right? But I do, because it's in their book. And when you put persons' opinions and views and everything and create a frenzy, it come like it's real, right? But these people have tens and thousands of people, you know. I watch them, you see? But you have to watch the Muslims. It could be that tomorrow them take over. They want Caliph for the place and everything. That you hear them, they right, they shouting, they Allahud, this, that, and so forth. So let me say, yo, you're the funny ones. But no, they're broadcasting all across the earth and they're penetrating African minds. I tell you, serious thing. It's not good, man. It's not good at all. It's not good. It's not good. Because I ever do not sit back and ask yourself, if you was in Palestine right now, if your family was in Palestine and you're here or where any other place in the earth, how would you be feeling? What would you be wanting to do? You can't get there, so what would you be wanting to do? And then everyone is talking about 1948 and and genocides and this and that and the other and so forth. And then you have to ask yourself, if your family done already, are some peoples that you know already experienced some great atrocities, there's nowhere on earth that you're going to want to see such atrocities again. And obviously you would never want to be part of such again. You wouldn't want to hear about it or smell it. Pay homage to it. You won't want to be. And this is what's troubling. This is what is troubling. There is no sentiment There is no morals. There's no ethics. There's no principles. The qualities of being a human being is dashed aside by the way in which they call those people some names, derogatory names, and insist they're going to wipe them out. Now, we're not talking about boxing here, you know. We're not talking about kung fu. We're not talking about we're talking about killing. Well, not we, there. Now, we have young people in this earth. What do you think them young people are do? They're analyzing everything and listening to how people attack. And them use that same psychology and reverse it. How the hell we're going to stand up now and deal with them? And try to sober their minds. And then little more we're going to spend time trying to reform their consciousness. Wow. Dangerous. It's not good. Not good at all. Yes, so here what D Brown, why if we could sit down at the conference table and have a word, but you know that one there long, so here we are going to know. We are going to leave. So we say guidance, because you know what happened to us? We're nervous, we're scared, we're frightened. Trust me. You understand? The good human beings on this earth, you know, and the Muslims them. Seriously, because this is the we're seeing in our lifetime the worst side of human beings by the same people who were part of such atrocities, or their families were. And in our lifetime, where witness the thing, wholesale. It come like a movie. It's on stage. Serious thing. The other thing was behind doors. And this one here is on stage. Sad. So may God Almighty have mercy on our souls, help us, and help the brothers and sisters, the children, the elders inside that Gaza. Help them. And all those who are trapped underneath all that rubble. May God shower his mercy and his angels on you all. And may good people that is looking around and using their hands to clear away things find some of you, especially those who are very hurt but are alive. And may there be people who have the technology and let us outside see what's happening or has happened inside. Yes. Because you can't have a people them who do such bad or manage everything. No, that's not good. Them know people at Hollywood already, long time. Spielberg and everybody, they know they're part and parcel of the same blood. Perhaps. Stuff a lot in know. We want some good people with them camera or them telephone and send it somewhere that nobody not intercept it and delete it, erase it. Come. Yo, James Bond, where you there? Hey, boy. Why, James Bond, man. Napoleon Solo, a man from Uncle, and all them people there. What happened to them people there? Huh? Hey, Black Panther, what happened to them people there? Yo, we need all them, what them call them? Superheroes. Tick says, Joe, it's nervous energy are going the way me are going, you know, because, my mother would have been crying, Star. My mother, seriously, she would be crying. Definitely. Because all women, you know, mothers, seriously, whether them give birth or not as woman, they might feel it. Serious thing. All nigger man them to them go on like say they make themselves. But women, This is tearing women apart. This is hurting women. This is hurting women. It's hurting everybody, but particularly women. You're joking, man. This is hurting them too bad. Because from that day they right now, me not sleeping. Serious thing. From this thing on nonks and everything. Yo, it's not being good. It's not being good. It's not being good at all. It's dangerous times. So we have say guidance, we're gone. We don't know what we just do, but we're gone.
No cold-hearted fools. No. You always had nothing to give. No. That's not the way one should live. You're living in your selfish world. And no matter if you're a boy or girl, no cold-hearted fools. Well, can you tell me what you've been fighting for? Material things of a necessary tribal war. Yeah, it's time for all these things be put to an end, and make one and all be friends. Oh yeah, whoa, your Bible and pray. Yeah. Cold-hearted fools. Oh yes. Forget about them tools. Oh Lord. Cold-hearted fools. Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, people, did you have, some of you supposed to remember, Barack Obama and Clinton, the female one, and some others, them sit down in them White House and watch they what them call them SEALs drop down upon a place in Pakistan, and them say them had Osama, and then them give the order to take him out. Try and graphically remember that and see and ask yourself what were they perpetrating at that point in time and how they indoctrinated our minds, Because them set that stage there already, that time. And we don't know what else them used to do before. And have them caviar and their drinks and champagne and everything, right? Because, there's some people that like boxing, but they might show the referee, say, watch out. This is what you have to do, So it's not boxing them like. Them just like to see people hurting each other until one can't move or both of them can't move and blood are spilled everywhere. So then what we have after that? We have all these cage fighting, this, that, and then them throw women inside the thing and all of these things happen. So we've been desensitized for over a long period. We have been desensitized over a long period of time. But oops, it hasn't been totally successful. And maybe this is an experiment. Who knows what the hell these people are up to? Because 2 months before this, the biggest advertisement, the biggest conversations in sociology and psychology and about the media platforms and the top media houses is about AI. Till we start thinking, wait a minute. You talk about the A1? Someone like me. I say, wait, what am I doing on the A1? Huh? Them find money now and them going to expand the A1 and you understand? And them talk about computer, they talk about robots and what technology and the sense, right? And another person talk about the sensitivity that them a work hard to put inside these robots. But what was alarming to my eyes was that you couldn't distinguish what they rated was a robot. You couldn't. Because the way they use this technology of creating these images, damn. And then the person said, pick the one out. And what I saw, they picked the wrong ones. They picked the robot as the human. And then they asked the robot to religious houses. Where is the Anglican? Where's the Church of England? Where's the Protestant? Where's the Catholic? Where are they? I mean, come on. This is when you get up there and show that you're worth the salt and you'll be representing life and God. See? Serious problem. So after that, I go away. So what's the guidance?